also request the three ladies who we are honoring. So very quickly, I would like to introduce the concept of the photo book, why it was done, and after which I'm going to introduce Neena Gupta ji. Then she will formally launch the book. She will see the pictures, and after that I will be asking a few questions to her on behalf of some of you, and if there are any more questions then the media can ask. So that is the basic flow of this event. Let me start by saying that the 𝗵𝗵𝗪 is a tribute to the house of Chanel. Literally, 𝗵𝗵𝗪 translates to behind the scenes in English. We often hear stories, narratives and biographies of people who have made it big in their respective careers. Books are written on them, films are made on them, they are celebrated. But there are many stories that are not captured, that are not told, that are undocumented. These stories are those of people, especially women, who silently work behind the scene. And very often these stories go unheard and untold. 𝗂𝗽𝗍, the founder of Chanel, grew up as an orphan and later went on to leave her legacy in the world of fashion and Hollywood through her brand Chanel. Two other key names in her journey would be Marilyn Monroe and Audrey Hepburn, who introduced Chanel No. 5 and many key collections of the Chanel merchandise to mainstream Hollywood cinema. Through this photo book, 𝗵𝗵𝗪, we would be celebrating three wonderful yet modest women whose journeys need to be told. For this photo book, the team of 𝗵𝗵𝗪 has drawn inspiration from the archives of Mademoiselle Coco Chanel, Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe, and has given it their rendition of classy yet raw, poised yet unfiltered, candid yet humble imagery. So as I said before, this is a humble tribute to Mademoiselle Coco Chanel on her 139th birth anniversary, which is today. So all of you, of course, Neena Gupta needs no introduction, but still it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce her to all of you. A two-time national award-winning actor, filmmaker, producer, television personality. She is a gold medalist from NSD, National School of Drama, and this year she was awarded the 𝗙𝗪𝗪 Excellence Award. She started her career in Delhi's booming theatre scene in the 80s, and after 1982 Academy Award-winning film 𝗂𝗽𝗓, she decided to switch to film and television. And of course, after that there has been no looking back. She has acted in several critically acclaimed shows such as 𝗂𝗪𝗪, 𝗕𝗏 Ghalib. She has worked in several films. You're all aware of 𝗂𝗏𝗪, 𝗕𝗏 Ghalib, 𝗕𝗏, the list goes on. She has directed, produced and acted in several television shows, including 𝗪𝗲, Sonpuri. In 2001, she was selected to be India's host of UK's widely popular show, The Weakest Link, called 𝗂𝗪𝗪 𝗂𝗏. But of course, all of us remember her for her role as a pregnant, middle-aged woman in 𝗵𝗏𝗪, and that was regarded as one of her best performances. She went on to do 𝗵𝗏𝗏𝗪 𝗍𝗪𝗏 Saavdhan, Panchayat, and The Last Color, an internationally acclaimed independent film by celebrity chef Vikas Khanna. All of you are aware that her latest Netflix series, Masaba Masaba, is amongst the top watched shows on the platform. Can I have another round of applause for her, please? I would now request you, ma'am, to please formally launch the book along with the others. If all of you could please stand up and we launch. Come closer. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Ms. Neena Gupta, Anshumala Gupta, Neha Gokhale, Chitra Iyengar.
Ma'am, this. Can everyone hold a book?
And this book is her concept and visualization. Indrila, if you could just explain, and then I will take over again.
Hello everyone, super sorry for keeping you waiting. I hope we make up later with the dinner. To start with, this idea of doing a book on Coco Chanel was primarily to commemorate celebrate her birthday, her 139th birth anniversary. But then as the whole team went into the research of her life and what are the characteristics that she held throughout her life, the values that she lived for, we realized that these values are something very rare. And we find it amidst people who we know, but who we do not hear about a lot. We do not, like our grandmothers, our mothers, who are behind us, who are pushing us every single day, who we take attributes from. But their stories are not there on social media or on Wikipedia or anywhere. So we thought that why don't we do something with women who are around us, who are known to us. So we profiled some women, and out of them we went ahead with these three amazing ladies who surprised us with their enthusiasm and excitement, like 25-year-olds rather, who were very happy shooting under the sun for hours. They did not bother khana kab mil raha hai, or when are they going to sit down. They were standing in the sun for hours. And whenever the team that consists of people like us felt low or felt like, okay, well, this is not working out, they were always there behind us to tell us that no, this will work out. This will work out. True to what their passion and their values are. So what we did in the book was we took the imagery of 𝗂𝗽𝗍 and her two biggest muses, Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe, who launched her key perfume Chanel No. 5 and the tweed jackets and the tweed line of clothing into the Hollywood, and that's how every single brand has tweed, and Chanel No. 5 is of course something that does not need an introduction. We thought that might as well, dress them up on the lines of inspiration of 𝗂𝗽𝗍, Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe. So here I present to you our very pretty 𝗂𝗽𝗍, Anshumala Gupta, Audrey Hepburn, Chitra Iyer, and Marilyn Monroe, today also in red. Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oinkrita. And if I could, wow, this is actually happening. Ma'am, if I could ask you a few questions from here, and if you could just answer, and then, and after that, if the journalists have any more questions, we'll pass the mics to you and you can ask. So, ma'am, I would...
It might be...
we'll put that, all right. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. So, what I would basically like to ask you is, what are your thoughts about the concept of this book? And I've been practicing it, 𝗵𝗵, which means behind the scenes.
I asked her, I said, I am not going to pronounce it because I might pronounce it wrong. So,
𝗵𝗵.
𝗵𝗵.
Yes.
Listen. Listen. What?
Yeah.
When I was told about this book, first I thought you were just doing a regular book on her birthday this year. But this is a very good concept. And I think in today's time, especially for the past 5 or 10 years, a lot of people, especially women behind the scenes, are coming in front. In fact, even in my job, earlier nobody used to know the face of the writer or the producer or the lyric writer or the music composer. But now I think because thanks to social media, people behind the scenes are coming out, and it's very heart-warming to see that. Because you never saw them earlier. It was only the actors, actresses, the dancers. But now, so I was very happy that you did this with these 3 wonderful women who, in fact, I would like to know from them what is their story, what do they do. That would be very interesting. But I am very impressed and happy about what you've done here.
Wonderful. From what you've been told, I do not know how much. You said you wanted to know more about the 3 of them, but it talks about women who are there, who are supporting their families, who are doing their own things, but whose stories are not necessarily coming out in the open. Would you see any similarity at all to your journey with women like that?
See, my journey से सिमिलैरिटी तो सारी औरतों की है. Whether they are housewives, in fact, I have greatest respect for housewives who do so much work. और उस वर्क का कोई वर्थ नहीं होता. है ना? मेरी पिक्चर में अच्छा काम करूँ तो प्रशंसा मिलती, पैसे मिलते हैं. But they actually get गाली sometimes forever. You know, so my journey is every woman's journey. मेरा जर्नी थोड़ा इस तरह का काम है जो लोगों के सामने ज़्यादा आता है. You know, it is a glamour world. But otherwise, when I speak through my Insta post, when I speak anywhere, when I see the audience, the women in the audience, whatever I say, I always see their heads like this. Yeah, we agree with what you are saying, and I really admire women who are not in limelight, but they are doing such hard work in adverse situations,
Keeping it all together.
keeping so many things together. You know, it is unbelievable. So मेरी जर्नी और सब औरतों की जर्नी सेम ही है.
Right.
है ना, कुछ थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे है. शायद इनके पास से मेरे पास ज़्यादा पैसे हैं, या इनके पास मेरे से ज़्यादा सुख है. कुछ पता नहीं. You know what I'm trying to say. So everybody is very important in this life, in this journey, and they have their own. What do you say in Hindi? I know. वजूद, अस्तित्व. What do you say in English?
Identity, unique story.
नहीं, something else.
Yes.
Identity तो सब बोलते हैं. Identity क्या होती है? It's nothing. Anyway, they are somebody in their own life, in their own inside, which they only know. Outside people don't know. What I am inside only I know. Outside I might portray something because of my work or whatever reasons. But I think it's every woman's journey.
You have said, you just talked about your Insta post, and you have set major goals for many of us. With your solo trip to Europe, oh my God, they were lovely stories. We all wanted to wear that floral dress. We all wanted to eat the food. I follow you on Instagram, so I know I used to see those stories and those posts every day. So we all know you as an actor, we know you as a director, as a producer. What about your writing journey? Could you tell us a little bit about that? Are you doing something?
I just wrote my
Yeah, I know.
my book.
Yes.
And
𝗙𝗄𝗍𝗶. Yes. Yeah.
I don't think I'm a writer. But I contribute a lot to my scenes in whatever acting work I do. It's not that मेरे पास scene आ गया और मैंने बोल दिया. Actually, in my serial 𝗙𝗵𝗲, I used to sit with the writers and I contributed a lot to that. I don't know what is going to happen. Maybe tomorrow I'll write another book, but I don't know. Right now, I am enjoying my acting work because बहुत दिन के बाद आया, बहुत सालों के बाद आया. So people ask me, oh, direct, produce. I said, wait. जो अभी मेरे पास आया, let me enjoy it. उसके बाद देखेंगे लाइफ में क्या है.
Take it one day at a time.
One day, the only thing I worry about is whatever work all of us do, our health should be good. That's the most important thing. Otherwise, क्या करोगे काम भी कैसे करोगे?
Right. Do you have any message for all those of us who are going to be reading this book and reading about the stories of the three of them and understanding the philosophy of the book? I mean, you've already talked about the uniqueness and the unique journey that every woman has, which are so different and yet so similar. Do you have any other message to the reader of the book, man, woman, child?
I have a very important message, which we tried to deal in 𝗙𝗵𝗶 season 2 also. Since we are talking about fashion, 𝗂𝗽𝗄 and all these ladies, I feel कोई भी भद्दा नहीं है, कोई भी bad looking नहीं है. we all are good looking in our own way. Don't worry about मेरा पेट निकला है या मेरी ये मोटा है या मेरा ये मोटा पतला है. छोड़ो. The only thing we have to do, wear clothes which enhances the good parts you have and hide the bad parts. So like somebody was telling me, अरे क्या इनको अपनी legs दिखाती रहती हो आजकल क्या है shorts पहनती हो. वो मैं इसलिए पहनती हूँ क्योंकि मुझे बहुत गर्मी लगती है. I like wearing shorts. But because my legs are good. God has given me good legs. I have a little tummy problem, so I don't wear tight clothes on top. So I'm saying, let us all. This is a very important thing I want to say. Everybody is beautiful. It's how you carry yourself. You have to have confidence. I mean, हम लोग बाहर जाते हैं. I mean, I still can't wear a swimsuit. I feel very awkward, you know. कि मेरा ये दिखता है वो दिखता है. When you see foreigners. They have big tummies, and they wear their bikinis and they walk around as if they are not bothered. We have to get out of it. ये सब जो है ना कि मोटी है, पतली है, ये तेरा ये खराब है, तेरे बाल ऐसे हैं. I think we are all very beautiful. यहाँ पे beautiful है.
That's a wonderful message. Thank you very much, ma'am. And if there are any questions from the media?
Hello Neena ji, it's a pleasure to ask you a question. My question to you is about your, you can share with us your 3 elements of style. Chanel is all about style and has given us, the LBD. So you as a very stylish woman, you can rock a Gujarati sari or a dress as well as anything else. So can you tell us maybe 3 elements of Neena Gupta?
Before she answers, can I ask you your name and which publication you're from?
Sure.
I think ma'am would want to know.
My name is Priya Rana. I'm a freelance journalist. Thank you.
Okay. My 3 mantras I can't tell you. My main mantra which I almost touched upon right now is wear what you are comfortable in. Wear what, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you smile and you say yes. And wear anything but with confidence. That is the only thing. And my main thing is don't wear what the fashion is. That is a major issue we have, especially Indians. कि आजकल ये फैशन में है. Like for example, I'll tell you, आजकल एक बड़े भद्दे से मोटे-मोटे slip-ons पहनते हैं सब लोग, है ना? They are like big fat ones. And I cannot wear it. हाँ, आपको पसंद है ज़रूर पहनो, but I cannot because it's fashion. Most of the people wear it because it's in fashion. Do not wear whatever is in fashion. Wear whatever you feel you are looking good in.
Thank you.
Ma'am, my question to you is, what do you make of Coco Chanel, the person, the brand, and her legacy? And my second question is, when and what was your first buy from the brand, personal buy from the brand? Is there a story behind it?
सच कहूँ तो अभी तक मेरे पास कोको शैनल का कुछ नहीं है क्योंकि वो बहुत महंगा है. I could never afford. अभी मेरे पास थोड़े से पैसे आए हैं तो मैं देख लेती हूँ दुकान में जाके. हाँ, I look at them and then I say अच्छा ये कितने का है, okay ये कितने का है. So then I was telling my daughter shopping, I said मैं एक लूँगी ज़रूर Chanel, लेकिन वो ऐसा लूँगी जो सबके साथ चल जाए, like something classy. So it's very difficult to afford.
Of Coco Chanel, the brand and the person's legacy,
I find Coco Chanel very classy, very chic and very classy. Whenever they have come out with any line of theirs, has been very classy. I mean, you buy one stuff and you can wear it all your life. It's not that. Like sometimes I tell Masaba, she likes something. I said, ये 4 दिन use करेगी, 5वें दिन नहीं करेगी. But Chanel is like a piece of art which you like to keep it.
Hello ma'am, my name is 𝗙𝗄𝘄, I am from DNA India. My question to you is, since 𝗂𝗑𝗹𝗵𝗶 ma'am is also in fashion and you're rocking everywhere, how important fashion is in life in general, according to you?
मैं उस दिन हिसाब लगा रही थी कि I think 60% of my time in my life I spend on fashion. So it's very important for me. There's some women who are not in it at all. They don't care what they wear, why they wear, they don't shop. But it's each to its own. For me, it is very important. Because I'll tell you something. My husband was saying one day, "Arey, पहनती तो कुछ एक ही चीज़ हो, खरीदती तो." It's like all of us women, we buy 15 shoes, but we wear only one most of the time, all of us. So my husband was saying, "खरीद लेती हो, where do you wear it? Why are you spending so much money?" I told him something very important. Sometimes at home, I will take out my beautiful dress or a purse or a shoe, and I look at it and I feel happy. It gives me pleasure to buy something which I find is very good. नहीं पहना तो क्या है? घर में मैं कई बार पहन के शीशे के सामने देख के खुश हो जाऊँ. It's a very important thing that it gives me pleasure. And I am not against women who are not into it. That's their choice. They might find pleasure in something else. So it's each to its own.
Hello, hi Neena ma'am. This is Shivani from 𝗵𝗵𝗶. So building on what my fellow journalist just asked about 𝗂𝗑𝗹𝗵, do you have more influence on 𝗂𝗑𝗹𝗵's style or she has more influence on your style? You both are such fashion icons. So who influences more?
She must have got something from me, of course. But we both learn from each other. I'll give you an example. The first time, हमारा क्या है? White के साथ white पहनना चाहिए, contrast पहनना चाहिए. And ये basic है और white के साथ total white. Many years back, 𝗂𝗑𝗹𝗵 was wearing off-white with white. I'm saying, how can she wear? It's looking very nice. So I learned from her that you can wear. There is no rule that you can't wear this with this. So when she was younger, when she hadn't started her line, I used to notice that she used to wear amazing combinations, which I could never think of. And the same way she learns from me what I wear, like sometimes I'll combine my Indian with a little Western. And a very important thing I have just realized, which I'm saying for the first time to the press. Insta में भी नहीं बोला, भी बोलना. I have become free of taboos of fashion. जो माँ ने, दादी ने, आज लोग बोलते हैं, कोई जर्नलिस्ट भी मुझे ट्रोल करते हैं कि क्या पतली दादी निकाली है, etc. I am free of all that. And the latest freedom I have found is not ironing my clothes. It's not necessary. Which is such a big thing in my life because I have to rush so many times, and like today if I have to come, I've come all the way, traveling 24 hours from outside. If I feel it's not looking nice, I will make sure I iron it. But that bandhan, we have bandhans now from whatever our parents taught us, whatever our grandmothers are. Do what you want to do is the most important. And I think people like Chanel is something I always find very beautiful. You know, I find it इतना सुंदर है. वो नहीं खरीद सकते तो शो विंडो में देख लो. You know. So that's what I believe in. The freedom to wear what you want to wear also.
I have another question following up
Hello.
on what you just said. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I? It's just a small question. Right now you said about liberating yourself from the taboos that are around fashion. It's very difficult. Whenever you wear something and you really like it, but somebody instantly comments that ki arey ye acha nahi hai, this is looking weird. How do you break free from that? How do you do that?
Just tell them F.O. I'm telling you. You can keep quiet and wear it and go out. If you can't say F.O., keep quiet. You should not. I'm still suffering. This happens to me also. People close to me say, but even Masaba said, Mom, what are you wearing? I want to wear it. I like it. I'll wear it. I feel happy in it. That's liberating.
नीना जी, सबसे पहले तो पंचायत के हिट होने वाले आपको काफ़ी बधाई हो, काफ़ी सीरीज गई है। और मैम, मैं आपसे जानना चाहूँगा कि आपकी इतनी लंबी बॉलीवुड की जर्नी के बाद काफ़ी अप्स एंड डाउन्स भी रहे, तो क्या एक कारण था जो आप इतनी समय तक अपनी आज पोजीशन बॉलीवुड में इतने ऊपर तक बना पाए हैं? क्या एक वजह थी जो जिस वजह से आपने इस मुकाम को हासिल किया? कितनी कोई ऐसी चीज़ जो आपको इस मुकाम तक खुद जब आप इस जगह के अंदर थे?
उसका एक छोटा सा ही आंसर है कि हर दिन एक उम्मीद होती थी कि कल काम मिल जाए। जब मैं शुरू में दिल्ली से गई तो आई थिंक आफ्टर एवरी 4-5 months आई वांटेड टू गो बैक, बिकॉज तब तो ये OTT नहीं था, TV नहीं था, फिल्में थी, मैं छोटा कोई सर्वेंट का रोल करती थी या कोई एड में एक क्लोजअप मिल जाता था, उसमें पैसे मिल जाते थे। बट whenever I decided I want to go back, मुझे उम्मीद आती थी कि नहीं, शायद अगले महीने ये मिल जाएगा मुझे। And I think that hope is very important. And also I will tell you a very important thing, which I used to fight with my mother a lot. Please don't fight with your mothers, fathers. Whatever they say is always right. When you grow up, then you realize कि अरे ठीक ही कहते थे पापा मम्मी। My mother was very keen that I should study. For her, education was very important. And मैंने MA की, मैंने FTB की है संस्कृत में। मैं सोचती थी अरे मुझे तो टीचर नहीं बनना, मैं क्यों करूँ? Today I realize that education helps me in every step of my career. Whatever I do, whether it's parenting a child, whether it's acting, whether it is meeting people, how to talk, what to talk. Education is very important, but also आप जो मुझे पूछ रहे थे ना, बहुत सारे लोग जो आते हैं बॉम्बे एक्टिंग करने के लिए या डायरेक्शन या जो भी, फिर थोड़े दिन के बाद वो कॉम्प्रोमाइज़ कर लेते हैं कि चलो ये छोड़ो। बहुत लालच होता है और बहुत निराशा होती है कई बार, और मैंने कई औरतों को देखा है वो किसी गलत काम में फंस जाते हैं। क्योंकि मुझे ये कॉन्फिडेंस था, अगर मुझे काम नहीं मिला मैं भूखी नहीं मरूंगी। आई कैन टीच, आई कैन डू सो मेनी थिंग्स, है ना। मैं योगा भी सिखा सकती हूँ, मैं संस्कृत पढ़ा सकती हूँ, मैं हिंदी पढ़ा सकती हूँ, मैं थोड़ी सी कुकिंग भी किसी को हेल्प कर सकती हूँ। तो ये बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट होता है मेरे लिए। इसी वजह से मैं अभी तक थोड़ी ठीक चली, मेरे रास्ता डगमगाया नहीं।
एक लास्ट में आपका एम्बिशन बॉलीवुड में जो बाकी हो, एक लास्ट में
This is going to be the last question.
आपका एम्बिशन में बॉलीवुड में कोई रोल जो आप करना चाहते हो दिल से, वो पेंडिंग रोल अभी तक?
बहुत सारे रोल हैं, मैं मजाक में नहीं कहती, मैं सच बोलती हूँ। जो सारे रोल शबाना आज़मी ने किए वो सब मैं करना चाहती हूँ। जो सारे रोल वैदर हमने जीत किए वो मैं सब करना चाहती हूँ।
भैया मैं तो यहाँ हूँ बॉम्बे में, जो मेरी पड़ोसन है वो जन्माष्टमी में मुझे वो खिलाती है, क्या होता है, नारियल वाली बर्फ़ी और लड्डू नहीं, नारियल पंजीरी और एक और होती है, 2-3 चीज़ें वो मुझे हमेशा बना के खिलाती है, विच आई एम मिसिंग।
और मैम इतने प्रिटी आज तक बने हुए, इसका क्या राज है?
क्या चीज़?
इतने प्रिटी आप बने रहे हो, इसका क्या राज है इसके पीछे?
थैंक यू बोलूँगी, कोई राज नहीं है। खुश रहो।